EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Here's Austin Seibert to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Dowdle. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Commanders come up with it. And so much for a nice gain. Not finishing the play, fumbling. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Prescott now. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To the air again, Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Again, Prescott to the air. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll throw again. Dak. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ready? They'll come up here, first and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hey, kill. Yeah! Here we go! Right it!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
Pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cowboy.
Yeah, here we go! Right it!
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
One quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. In motion, Lamb. On second down, it's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Yeah!
They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He's going to run it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And he will power his way into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Cowboys will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
I'm not lying! I'm not lying! Here we go, set!
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready?
Daniels to throw on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go!
Ben in motion is Brown. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Come on, set!
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60!
Ben in motion is Brown. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's go now.
The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll go. Here's Daniels.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, 2-2.
Now Prescott. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be...
This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this 1st half. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Set. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop him. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Man in motion is Brown.
Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll take off again. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Man in motion is Brown. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
Got his man at the 6. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down.
Ready. Ready.
One more time, it's Robinson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
47.
Here's Dak to throw. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboy.
Yeah, here we go. 26. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. We'll go play action. It's Prescott, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, here's Dak. He's got it at about the 8. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
A run on 1st and goal. He is in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Get it. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
And in motion is Brown.
Ready.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Cowboys have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. They face second down and 7.
Yeah, here we go. 22.
Play action now. Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Here we go. I take 26.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go. I take kill. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
Yeah.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Here we go. 26.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. That's going to be caught. So, add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Let's go now. Let go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Still on his feet. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Play fake. Prescott. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Hey.
Here's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete. Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, shot. Dragon 60. Ready.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Therese.